Yo, there we are. So, since yesterday's stream didn't work out as intended, we're going to create today a new character on a nice little world that I created, which has the stats through skills and stats through kills mods enabled because I wanted to try them out. A lot of people seem to use them. And beyond that, we're going to play, just like yesterday, a burglar, because I really felt like that's a fun background. You start out with a good amount of gear. And we're going to start out with the, well, this time I'm going to try out the mist start. With the start, you do start somewhere in town. There's 210 variants there, like that one. And profession-wise, we're going to stick with the burglar, because that's fun. It even comes with a striped shirt. I mean, come on. What's not to like about that? Okay. So let's see. Joyce, I'm going to keep the love book hobby, because that's really good. You gain mood from reading. And being in good mood is important. So, well, homebrewing. Nice. Stuff, you know. Amateur electronics. No. We're going to pick up 2 points of strength because they are friggin' useful to have, but the other stats I won't be touching because we gain stats through various ways in this game. And I'm going to pick up some martial arts training because I liked that in the last run. So, weak stomach, ugly, and squeamish, my usual go-to things. And I'm going to pick up night vision because night vision is just awesome. And, well, we're going to pick up bad hearing too. How did it, poor hearing here. So for a couple of extra skill points. Okay. Starting out with melee, dodging, and, well, go with bashing weapons too. Our little fighting machine is complete. There we go. Icon the burglar is now real. Oh, God. I didn't want to pick up that one. Didn't want to have a martial style. Yikes. I missed it. I miscreated that. I want to have a character, of course, who has melee skill, weapon skills, and not unarmed skills. As much fun as unarmed weapons are, it's not what I had in mind. I wanted this here, the melee weapon training. Oh, but that's more costly than the martial arts one. The more you know. So we're going to pick up yet another bad trait, lightweight. Yeah, why not? That's what I wanted to do. So we're going to start out with the Screamer. Oh, why not? Yesterday I tried out the Sea-Lot, but let's try out the Screamer. It's also fun. Now, from the northwest you hear smash, times 27, so where the hell am I? So, yeah, I rolled a world which has a pretty big size of cities here. So, the thing is, I amped up the size of the cities, and I tuned down the space between the cities, so we had more of an urban game, because I felt like if I'm playing the burglar, I want to move through the city. Hey, Arjus, nice to see you. Oh gosh, I'm talking. It's been a long day. Yeah, I really wanted to have a start like that once, because it sounds like a lot of fun. Also, a different challenge to to build up a base camp in the middle of a zombie-ridden town. So, it's that community garden. I'm in the middle of a library. I somehow got the feeling as if stuff won't be good here for long. So going out on the street is also not a good idea, because usually the streets are among the most dangerous spots in town. Well, there's lots of zombies out there. Ah, look at them go. Hey, Alex, hi there. Short-lived one majority of time, though. Well, we're going to see. I hope I'll be able to survive a little bit longer this time. But this starting point's really rough. Directly in the middle of the town. Well, it's been a long day, but it was a good day. Okay, there's lots of zombies ahead. I'll take this express here. Oh my god. So that's a really bad start, if I might dare say so. Probably better run. 38 zombies on my trail. Okay, so, well, they're behind me. They're not real anymore. Got raided on 6 and you're tilted on. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so we need to make a run here. Break the line of sight as often as possible. Zombies aren't smart, you know. Many things, but not smart. Okay. So probably I've shaken off the majority of the army there. That's good. You have to take 60% of your everything. Well, I saw a car there too, but I wasn't brave enough to go there. So luckily, my dude has a crowbar. The Burglar background is so good for urban gameplay. I love that. So in my imagination, this dude is surviving the apocalypse in a larger city. I mean, the base world design creates very small cities in general. And also my consolations for that raid, Alex. I'm sorry to hear that. I usually train a large army as the first thing that I do, but my warfare experiences are pretty old. I need to redo that and relearn that. Okay, but let's see. Oof. Small cemetery. Let's see what we can. Betrayal takes 2. Crafty Crafters Quarterly. Breaking glass. Yeah, because there's a web zombie trying to break an entry. But actually not that not that relentless. The first thing that's really super important to pick up in every single run is you have to find some sort of antiseptics. Without that, your life is really horrible. Antiseptics are usually found either in the bathroom or sometimes in the kitchens, so... Yeast. I've had several times some luck with the kitchens. Well, there's at least rags, and the whacked zombies got me. Oh, yuck. So there's another webbed zombie. Oh, dang. They're after me now. I don't want to fight. I want to avoid fighting as much as I can. But there's zombie runners everywhere now. That's bad. But the zombie runners are below me and above me. I don't think that this story will take a happy ending here. Let's try if we can enter that car. No vehicle controls found. Well, we're going to retry that. This was a little bit of a unlucky start there. But I actually assumed that we're not going to get it done with the first attempt. So, no. Watching anime whilst listening to music whilst working on my servers and watching a stream. Yeah, Joe, I can relate that. I can relate to that. I'm usually, it's usually a lot of things while doing idle games and other things, but I can relate. But I thought that's just normal thing to do. So, okay, what's that start? I started out on a small dump. Wow. Can this thing actually start or not? Well, it seems like it can start, but what about the wheels? Wheel 1, yes. Wheel 2, yes. Wheel 3, yes. Wheel 4, yes. So, can I actually control the vehicle? Or does it miss the vehicle controls? That's what's wrong with this car. Well, anyways, I'm not going to start at this point. Funny attempt to kill me from that game. But it did spawn with so many error messages that I'm not sure if this was really meant to be or if this wasn't some weird kind of bug. And also, I'm very happy to see you all here tonight. Thanks for hanging around with me. It's my pleasure. Look at that, we're still in Dayton. And here, it's is this the same small dump I've been in just a moment ago? Whatever. I find myself in the middle of a grocery store. Okay. There's swamps in this direction. That sucks. There's a rural building over there, which would be good, theoretically. But there's everywhere swamps in every direction. The LMOE shelter up there, these are usually quite safe. Okay. What's that? Shipwreck. A friggin' shipwreck. Awesome. Nice. Just sad that I'm most likely not gonna survive until I can discover what's in there. But anywho, let's be just careful. Get into the backside of the building. Okay. It's a grocery store. What can I expect to find in a grocery store? I wish I could find some medicine or something like that. But, well, I can assume that I'm going to be that lucky. And KR Whack, hey there. I knew I had forgotten to say hi to you. Oh. What's that? I'm gonna kill you, Hal. Okay. Gotta pulp them all. My kind of humor. There's a zombie cop up ahead. Don't tase me, bro. Okay, so there's a pharmacy, another grocery store on the other side of the road, but this looks like a plundered grocery store to me. What's that? Dirty tomato juice. I mean, there's literally nothing intact here anymore. There's crazy scrabblings. Don't dead open inside. I like that. Okay. So let's see if we can't get out of here somehow. Oh, there's a couple of books. Because I am a burglar, I start with a swag bag. Paperboy, hey there, welcome. Let's all pray to the stability of my internet connection today, shall we? I really don't want to have another breakdown evening like yesterday. It really annoyed me so much that I had the strong urge to redo this stream. Had nothing to do with the fact that I love playing CDDA. No, don't get me wrong here. Just kidding. It's a little bit of both, honestly. So, is this thing controllable? Alright. Too bad. What's wrong with this thing? Okay, the starter is broken. Okay. There's already zombie on my heels. So there's feral humans also among that. Sheesh. The worst part about this is getting a beginning in it. It's like a puzzle, you know. All right. So let's see. Maybe I can climb above that fence there. So there we go. Because I'm a burglar, I can. From the east you hear a piercing wail. Doesn't sound too good to me. Yesterday was hilarious. I was mainly annoyed by the breakdowns of my internet connection. To be honest, I'm a little bit sad that this is what I remember most, but... Okay, faulty engine, oh no. Would have been so good if that one would have been good. Giant cockroach nymph. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, sadly I only got a crowbar, which ain't a screamer compatible. But crowbars aren't bad weapons either. So I definitely want to check out if this household has some medicine somewhere. Because honestly, this is one among the most important things early on. Aspirin. It's a start. Antiseptics! We have a survival chance! Alright, awesome. Close the windows. You're in. Hey there, Pop. Man, nice to see you all. So eat your way to a fit physique. Newspapers. Leave it to the experts. Do not attempt to deal with people acting violent or unusual yourself. If you see someone dangerous, report to the nearest military or police blockade for assistance. Even guns are to be avoided. Loud gunfire may attract more rioters than you have ammo. Rioters. Yeah. Exactly what's the problem here. A leather belt? So good. Very, 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 very happy to have one here. Isn't the crowbar compatible with a leather belt? Or do I need something better than that? I need something better than that. Too bad. Would have been so cool. Whatever. It's already a lot of luck in one building, gotta admit. So, I'm not picking up books here because I want to travel lightly. Only the necessary things. Oh, rags. So let's see, bandage. We can create 2 of them. That's a good start. And, well, milk. A gallon jug of milk. Clean water. Water is among the most valuable things early on because it's hard to come by in many situations. The hammer. Can't store that in the leather belt as far as I remember. Well, doesn't show here correctly. I don't know how to scroll in that menu. Long strings, 7 of them. Okay. But here goes. Can be stored in leather belt. Hammers are really useful too. Coffee makers as well, but we need to find some spot to survive early on before we can't do anything else. The road here looks pretty safe though. Is that good? I think it is. So we're going to take that as our base of operations. Awesome. Look at this place. This makes me rather doubtful. Okay, but honestly, this is the best neighborhood we've had so far. Okay, probably I can settle down here. Okay, black pen. Couple of books. I'm not interested in these. Fresh peach. And also, feel free to tell me if the font size is good now. I really tried to make it better readable for everybody. So, there's basement. I don't dare to go into the basements here. I'm still looking for something like a backpack or so. Do I have here multivitamin? I want to go down into that cellar so badly. It's almost like I have a hidden death wish. Cargo pants. Am I not wearing regular pants? Yes, I am. Wonderful. Let's take the cargo pants. There we go. Cargo pants are just superior. Okay. There's another. If I don't even have a flashlight on me, I don't want to go into cellars. Just a basic rule of thumb. Did this dude now have night vision? Yeah, he did. Hey Ash, today you're tired. Me too. Me too. It's been a long day, but I was so hyped up for tonight's stream that I didn't want to pass on that. Because that larger city environment is really making me happy. It's so much fun to have all that city stuff going on there. I mean, it's also harder because the enemy density is just higher. But it's a fun and different game experience compared to what I had thought. There's lots of food here. Atomic coffee maker. Ooh. If I remember correctly, these things are really, really cool. Because it doesn't need any power cell or so. This thing just works. If I could understand that correctly. Wow. Last 3 hours was pure computer theory. Oh my god. Poor you, man. Well, I was today mostly exhausted from 4 hours four episodes of ACS recording. Then wrapping my head around another new game. It's just been a lot of mental strain there. This house is so good. It even has a brazier in the backyard. We're gonna stay here, guys. This is so Just what I like to see. Even a little beaded curtain for, yeah. This is going to be our base camp, boys. That's just perfect. At least after I've seen this here, because that brazier is going to be such an acid. Okay. Well, is there anything that I want to drop here already? Well, the atomic coffee maker, but well, it was part of the household here when I started. Now, what I'm missing is some sort of backpack and razor claw. Is this as dangerous as it sounds? Shipwrecks. Oh yeah, I remember. There was a shipwreck around the corner there. So we're going to steer clear of that. I'm just going to pretend as if this area here does not exist. Got it? Dear Razor Claw, you and me, we're going to lead a you don't annoy me, I don't annoy you neighborhood relationship. How about that? I hope the Razor Jack does agree with my proposition there. Okay, now, with that out of... Oh yeah, I got it. Hey, we're gonna do that. Since my dude is practicing Eskrima, we're going to try and craft ourselves a quarterstaff, which we can. Dang. So... Okay. Okay, then we're not. It was kind of a voluntary decision to use a fighting style which is not compatible with the crowbar there. So... Oh, potion craft. Nice. Shadow Empire. Well, the game looks so friggin' complicated. I had that on my list of things that I wanted to check out, but somehow, well, it's one of these games that theoretically look like they could be fun, but practically they also look like they're just so friggin' complicated. Alright, there's batteries. And razor and web zombies. Well, the plan now will be to liberate the town slowly. Well, not Joe is a wonderful person. Just like Joe. Only that he's not Joe. It's very simple once you accept it. Okay, now let's check out the next building. Spoons, forks, kitty stuff. Alright, it's time to loot the books. I didn't want to go for looting books and such before I knew where we're going to live. Now the looting shall begin. So, a narrow spectrum antibiotics. Well, I'll take the aspirin. And I've grown a habit of closing curtains in houses wherever I can. Dive bag. Okay, lightweight mesh backpack. No, not what I'm looking for, guys. Not what I'm looking for. Thermal electric suit. Crazy things. Soldering iron. Hell yeah. Wonderful. Useless without electronics, but once you have a little bit of electronics skill, you'd murder for one. Runner pack. I'm gonna take that. Runner pack sounds like something I want. So, let's see. My dodging isn't too impaired at all. Nice. Okay. A flashlight, finally. Batteries. That's good. Pliers. Still looking for that multi-tool. The occasional multi-tool. And then we'll have to loot food quite soon. For now, let's take some rags. Marky. Good night, Ash. Copper frying pan. Okay. So now, theoretically, I can go for those basements that I didn't dare to go for before. I mean, there are so many basements, but the thing is, I've already killed myself in the past by just entering basements. And that's a little bit depressing, you know. Couple of aspirin extra. Stockpot. These are quite rare and really good because they have some higher cooking quality than other items. Here, food cooking quality 3. This is pretty high tier-ish. And we got flashlights. Go. Hot corn casserole. Oh. Let's have a little bit of that. Bleach. I'll pick up some bleach. And we're going to go back to our hideout after that. Signal receiver. No. Not today. A kimono. Another leather belt. I'd say one of them is enough. Violin case. Oh, here we go. A leather backpack. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Stuff is developing into a good direction here. Okay. Let's get back into my house. Okay, wonderful. Now, these books, we're going to pre-browse them here and put them back here. So, the first aid book will be one of the first things that I want to have. Let's see, is there anything else? No. Because makeshift bandages are all nice and dandy. But if I have the necessary talent, I can create myself some bleached bandages. But not yet. Ammonium nitrate. Got a couple of batteries. Let's toss them over here. Just want to start already with filtering out the stuff that I don't need too much. A lot of long strings. Good. That razor claw is making me really nervous though. Okay, let's get back into town. So, I guess food won't be too much of an issue in the next time. Right, there's a couple of zombies coming around the corner. Let's see, there's a bad zombie. Completely wrecking the fence there. Okay, what did he carry? Why the heck is that zombie inside the house, though? Questions, no answers. Oh my goodness, there's a pistol in it. Okay. Gotta loot that. Even if I'm not going to use the pistol, it's always good to keep tabs on every firearm that you can get, because they're just valuable. There's a community garden. Brainless zombie. And we're conquering the first little corner of the town. I love it. So awesome monthly. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that I had a backpack in my pocket. Okay, so there's more zombies pouring from that building. I'm okay with that. I mean, after all, I want to take down zombies in town, but still prefer to go one by one, you know. But the good news is breaking line of sight does a lot for zombies forgetting about you being around. That should be enough. Grab. Let's break out. You wonder where all the zombies went? This corner of the town, or what you're meaning in particular? Because this corner of town is really, really peaceful. I'm honestly a little bit surprised about that, but in a good way. Get over here, you little punk. Grab, let's break that. There we go. Orc sticks. Yum. Motorcycle helmet. It's also pretty good and decent piece of armor. There's more zombies down the road. Okay. RPG die. Playboy. A bike helmet. Oh yeah. Bike helmets are pretty cool. It's decent headgear. Now, rubber boots. Good for traversing acid, but I think it's going to be quite a long stretch before I have to worry about that. There's so freaking much food everywhere. Oh, and I still have that stock pot on me, don't I? Dang. Let's pick up that rag. Every rag is just one little crafting step away from being a bandage. Coffee makers are also pretty cool because they can be looted for medium batteries. Medium batteries are much more rare than you will like. Keeping the windows closed wherever I can. Milan's Survivor's Map. Okay. Let's see what we're going to get there. Salt water. Cold. Yum. Oh, shoot. This doesn't look good. Although I gotta say, zombie cops are usually not nearly half as bad news as you might think. Because zombie cops often come with good gear. A winter coat. Come on, guys. Don't be that shy with your antiseptics. So, how many antiseptics do I have at this point? 16 dosages. That's a good start. Yay, Mr. Zombie. How the hell did you come in here? There are about 5 kinds of batteries. From small to large and with different variations, you mean, or just? Or did I miss something there? Okay. This house was pretty zombie-ridden. Alright. Oh, more antiseptics. That's good. Stuff's turning out pretty decently here. They nerfed SWAT armor. Yeah, I heard so too. A dust mask. Let's put that on. Another backpack. A football armor? A friggin' football armor? Oh, yeah. Look at that armor. Bash, cut, and bullet. 15, 21, 21. I mean, sure, it is encumbering, but... They did nerf SWAT armor, but did they also take baseball armor too? Football armor. Just kidding. It's a pretty decent early game helmet, though. It's close to what I want to do. Okay. So that's... I consider myself pretty lucky here. Those were pretty good items to begin with. Yo, Mr. Zombie. Okay, shelled pistachios. Yum. Sheets. Ah, these are from the... Do I already have a lighter? No. Let's change that. Ultra light, light, medium, heavy, and one more. Is there another one beyond heavy? I love to loot the batteries from the coffee makers, though. Always makes me super happy. Oh, duct tape. Duct tape is good tape. Hey, Mr. Brainless Zombie. Brainless zombies are truly, truly annoying. Because getting close to them gives them the first attack, but getting not close to them can take forever until they decide to finally attack you. Okay. Hey, there's another brainless zombie. So now the last thing necessary would be an Eskrima-compatible weapon. Let's pick up more of those long springs. Well, sheets are pretty bulky, so I don't want to carry them around. But I do realize that combat-wise, I'm feeling pretty good. Air dryer. There's towels everywhere. It's okay though. Zombie to the west. Well, fish noodle casserole. That sounds good. More duct tape, more long strings. Is there a multi-tool anywhere? Not yet. Still looking for that. There's another coffee maker which we can loot. their evolutions are way worse. The brainless zombies, you mean? Is there any evolution that ain't worse? I mean, they should be getting worse. I mean, not bad. More aspirin. X-Acto knife. Feeling pretty good with that football armor though. Okay, now I'd say, ooh boy, let's take down the army I've attracted. Get over here. Meet my crowbar. And one more. I hate it when that happens. Bad bleeding on the right leg. Okay. Let's put some bandages on that. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm not going to run too greedy now. But I want to know these basements here. Okay. At least of my direct environment here. Oxidizer powder. What's that stuff good for again? A balloon, antiseptic powder, and a first aid kit box. Yeah, awesome. That's good. Heat pack. Okay. Quantitative filter paper. Okay, so this basement was a harmless one. Lucky me. Won't be that lucky always. Okay, let's learn that first aid thing. Okay. I'm hearing piercing wails from everywhere. Well, Broccoli, I didn't miss it exactly. I just skipped it out of obvious reasons. Okay, there's a lot of unsettling noises coming from the vicinity here, but at least I've learned something about what's it called again? About medicine. So let's drink that milk while it's still around. Okay. And since it's raining, I'm going to read some more. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for survival. Maybe I can craft my quarterstaff then. That little piercing wail. Get over it, son. It's just the zombies. Okay. Do we? Yeah, I learned that too. Nice. Okay, so I need fabrication for that one. And I need a higher skill level of healthcare. Grade bleached bandages. Too bad. But we're going to bandage ourselves, nevertheless. Because it does make the healing go faster after all. No, let's read them books too, as long as I can. And, well, let's see. Clean water on my inventory, yes, but beyond that. So, yeah. Water is going to be one of my big issues in the next couple of days. Right. And obviously I need to loot some bed stuff and so. So from the southeast you hear a piercing wail. You wake up. Does that mean I can't sleep when... So I think I need to take down the Shrieker zombie tomorrow. Or whatever that is. Doing these noises. So yeah, he woke up again from that. It's a pork stick and resting. So okay. From the south, you hear piercing wail. God. I don't want to drink bleach. Thanks for asking, though, game. Okay. Drinking that milk right away before it goes bad. So... there's a frightening amount of razor claws in the vicinity. I mean, it does look like they took down a lot of zombies there. But looks like my base camp is not really working out as intended. Because if that shrieking came from the razor claws, well, living right next to the shipwreck will make sure that I will always suffer from this problem. I think I know now what happened with the zombies, yeah. Probably, but there must be more pulped zombies if it's what we assume. Anywho, guns and ammo. It's not that interesting. Let's turn on the flashlight. Let's see what we can get down there. What I still am looking for is a better weapon here. Birdhouse Monthly. Ooh. So, I think this is a carpenter's workshop. Yeah. There's nothing completed here, but okay. Well, I need to get away from this area then, when totally underestimated how much pressure the razor claws would put onto the environment, sadly. A nearby corpse rises and moves towards you. Never seen that message ever before. And that was just a spawning enemy. It's the first time that I saw an enemy spawn out of thin air, I think. Well, those weren't battle axes. Those were just regular woodworking things. Battle axe would have been sick. Alright. What is that? A SWAT zombie. Okay. And regular zombie. So the most important thing for now is that I'll have to take care that I'm not fighting against several zombies at once. So we're going to use this room here. The SWAT zombie is pretty good, actually. Alright. They often come with pretty good equipment, so I got a SMG out of that. Professional camera. So... a bottle of Chardonnay, combat boots, tactical gloves, but it's bad fit, so not too interested here. Okay, I need water from somewhere, I don't care. Okay. There's more zombies. Okay. Only one more zombie. So, toolbox. It's a pretty good piece of loot. Pair of binoculars. They are also really, really good. Duct tape. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Okay. Never had that stuff before. Cell phone, long string. My dude is bleeding a bit. Let's put a couple of those makeshift bandages on. Clean water. Medium battery, but my inventory is pretty full. Solder. Oh man. More batteries. Polycarbonate sheet. Okay, that was a pretty dangerous basement, but it was also worth the hassle. Okay. I'm in distressing pain. Let's munch down an aspirin. And, well... looks like I have to settle down in a different household. Where's the kitchen here? Yeah, here. So... I still need to go to that place where the shrieking monsters are at, because I want to have the atomic coffee maker. But beyond that, I think I can't just leave that place without going too crazy about that. So stockpot can go. For now, I'm going to settle down here. So I feel like that's one of the more safe spots, I wanted to say. Probably not. Oh my god. I I want finally a weapon that's fitting to my game plan.
This is very personal.
Hey, Bob, thank you for that gift subscription. And Hjorin, welcome back among the subscribers. What a nice gesture. So we're probably not going to stay here. This house is also cursed. Or I just need to cleanse the neighborhood first. Oh my god. They're hurting me. And crowbars are just,
This is
very,
personal.
suboptimal there. And, wow, 6 months. Thanks yet again. It's really kind of you. Oh, I need a break from zombie slaughtering here. So, what kind of, my hoodie is ripped. Great. My character's stats are just, evaporating there. So, not cool. Pick up the beer. And all the other items that just dropped on the floor. Because my piece of clothing just disintegrated. Okay, we need more bandages, and let's do this. So, sheets go into... Well, let's recatch breath first. And disassemble these dudes. Okay, there's yet another zombie in my house. Get out of my house, you filthy zombies. Okay, and now we'll just need to craft that into rags. And now we can craft that into bandages. So, where's the crowbar? Oh, come on. Seriously? So many attacks for wielding a crowbar? I mean, what the? So I'm pretty screwed here. I'm not dealing any damage anymore. I don't get it. Like, I seriously don't get it. What happened there? Why the hell did it all of a sudden take 1,000,000 years to pick up my weapon and retaliate there? So, well, rip my dude, because I'm certainly not getting away there. Kind of sucks. I really don't get it. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Since when does a zombie get that many attacks during 30 seconds? Or why did it take 30 seconds to pick up a weapon from the ground? Is that a normal amount of time? Yeah, okay, I had 44 speed. That's just, okay. Extremely weirding out if you're not accustomed to the speed system of that game. I gotta pay more attention to that stat there. obviously. Strange. Extremely strange. Well, whatever. Turned out this stupid shipwreck was way more of a problem. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I just didn't think that you get to the point that a zombie is just outspeeding you like crazy. You know? It's just pretty odd. But, well, could have wrapped my head around that. Okay. It's just... well... still can't feel happy about what happened there just a moment ago. Alright, these items, they are pretty cool and all. I just wonder how to pay more attention to that tiny number there. I guess it's habits. It's habits again. I count. We did that. Yeah, well, it was way too many wounds, and I didn't notice that this was slowly happening. I was just very confused at that point that speed disparity was so extreme at that point. Atomic coffee maker. Well, the game wants to say me hi again. If I remember correctly, I should be now capable of cooking my water easily. Some strings. Multi-tool? Multi-tool, no. Well, crowbar is not exactly a really slow weapon, per se. 87 is okay. It's not really a fast weapon either, but... it's just I'm accustomed to a lot of roguelikes that don't give a damn about the influence of your health towards your performance. This is what this game does pretty uniquely. Crowbar is surprisingly fast, actually. Yeah, that's why I didn't think that this could happen. You know, I think that was also what was luring me into a sense of false safety. What's that? There's a friggin' beehive here in town. Great. Stupid door. Alright, now every friggin' zombie in this street knows that I'm here. We're going to leave via this direction here to the next best household. So I need to get away from that section there. Yeah, crowbars are pretty good in zombie fights. I would also say that this is one of the most natural selections. Oh. Yeah, so wielding a crowbar usually takes something around 5 seconds. Now that makes sense why I was so surprised about that. Okay. Peppermint patties. the sheets. Can I disassemble the sheets right away? Because I want to create a couple of extra... Oh, I need a tool of cutting, okay. Yay, antiseptics! Awesome. Well, now we only need a cutting tool. Bear trap. People have in their closets. A spear is not only better in theory, a spear is one of the best weapons you can have, basically, early on. Problem there is just... well... it's not compatible with my fighting style, as far as I remember. Eskrima was only for bludgeoning weapons, but we could try that once. The thing about spears and why they are so cool is quite simple. They have a higher range, and you can stay on distance while fighting zombies with it. Pretty cool. But the downside is spears do piercing damage, and zombies don't care too much about piercing damage. They're most vulnerable against blunt and slashing damage. There's a fat zombie. Smacking zombies in windows is one of the best ways of beating them. Because they really suffer from massive debuffs there. Dang, it's two of them. Well, well. Let's take it like this. Slime. I don't like the looks of that. Well, I'm not sure how much in this game is about brain destroying. So I don't want to fight with these slimes. Okay. So let's get out of town as quick as possible. Oh, look at that. I'll try out the boarded up house. Yep. Oh, a lighter. That's good. And a rubber hose. These are also pretty desirable in general. Oxycodone. Highly addictive. Meth. Oh, I think I've just... oh yeah, there's even more meth. Possibly this was a boarded up house even before the zombie apocalypse came and went. So here we have a couple of batteries. Let's see. X-Acto knife. Do I want that? Yeah, that's kind of the best things that I can get. Okay, there's tons of zombies outside there. Leech. Okay, turned out this house was also not too safe. But at least we're taking down them dudes quite easily. Oh, I'll go deeper south. Just want to get a good distance between me and that friggin' beehive. Because that thing's freaking me out. So, here we go. Jeez, this town is huge. I love it. The map generation was working just as I wanted it to. Okay, now, south of me is another army of zombies. And east of me as well. They're fighting against a huge praying mantis down there. I don't want to have any partake in that. Huge praying mantis are absolutely devastating monsters. So we're just going to... Oh my god. There's an army behind me, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just get over there. Let's see. Across the road, I'd say. And just keep breaking the line of sight as much as possible. Because I think this is the best thing that I can do to shake up zombies. Slipping and sliding between these houses and making sure that I can use my advantages as much as possible. Oh my god. When you're that afraid and it's just a pigeon. What's that though? A squirrel, okay. But yeah, traversing houses like this makes it hard for the zombies to follow me. Because they're not seeing me really. Disappear. Nitrogen peroxide, it's pretty good. We got a lot of antiseptics on us here. Oh, dang. There's the zombie dog. But at least I was allowed to take down the zombie dog while it was in the window frame. Oh well. Also on the kitchen ceiling they aren't that much, kitchen top I mean, they aren't that much of a danger as they are usually. Oh shoot, feral humans. Okay. They are more intelligent, you know. And they love to throw stuff at you. What am I here right now? Apartment tower. But I think my flight is... Okay, I'll take down that dude now. I've had it with you. Thinking you're smart and everything, dude. There we go. So far, so good. I mean, I'm still alive. I feel like I'm using these houses more as a cover than anything else, but... So... Jeez, this is bad news. Why are they moving so clearly towards my direction without the exclamation mark above them. Well, I don't know, but I have the feeling as if I would be dead soon. Oh, there's a Kraken. Ah. Okay, this whole party is not devoted to me. Okay. Looks like a decent start so far. I don't know. So let's take down the Z-Man first. Smash down that zombie. Okay. This is bad. Being zapped by the tough zombie. But at the same time, if I move away from that window, being swarmed. Speed 83. Dang, I'm dying here. Yeah. This is no good. Just too many. Okay. And I don't have any bandages on me. Okay, let's try and catch for breath. Good night, Bob. Yeah, that was just very, very horrible start so far. As much as I love the town, it's huge, and that's a big problem there. You know, it doesn't end in any direction. And there's still so friggin' many zombies everywhere. And that zombie soldier is not getting shaked off here. Whatever. Too bad. So, I need some town which ain't that huge. That's something I really noticed there. Oh man, that was so unfortunate. But at the moment when I aggroed that huge army there, I think it was already pretty much over. So... So, this ain't really better. And paper wall. I think I'm going to die in less than a minute here, because this house is literally infested by wasps. There's a friggin' wasp hive inside that house. So, there's tons of wasps behind me here. It's basically the only thing keeping me alive as well. Try roof climbing, well, but what would it bring? I mean, I have to go down at some point. Is there anything I'm missing about roof climbing? Haven't found out how to jump or anything like that. No, come on. There's more zombies in that direction. A LAN center? Okay. Oh shoot. There's bajillions of zombies on the street here again. Let's make a run for it. Oh, short. Why is it always a tough zombie around the corner? It's not good. I'm in way too many fights from the beginning there. Ah, well, whatever. Get out of there. This is not good. Well, gives you time to breathe if being chased. Well... But aren't the zombies then still below the house? I mean, they don't go away only because I'm on the roof. I mean, catching breath is a good thing for sure. Still haven't fully understood now yet what kind of advantage that would have. Alright. Railroad station. Alright. So I put a pretty high challenge on myself here, but I'm okay with that. The dying, I mean. So there's so many zombies here again. Okay. We won't get it out of here without a couple of bashed zombies. I have strength 10. Get me out of here. Okay. Hodgdon Trail Guide. Laminated glass. Okay, seems like I can't bash laminated glass. I was so much hoping for a actual car when I start out at a garage. Okay. I somehow have a bad feeling about this. Like we did it here. Shotgun slugs. Ooh. Dance, dance, dance. I'll take that. But I'm surrounded by jillions of zombies here. Rubber gloves, toothbrushes. So we're going to try and break out into the northern direction out of the city. And there's a feral human, of course. At least feral humans don't grapple you. Right, this one is a zombie medic. Zombie medics come with quite good loot usually. They often have medical supplies. Okay, let's try and make a run for it into a northern direction. Oh, dang. What's that? Corpse of a human. There's been a quitter. A firefighter zombie. So, does the firefighter zombie have any nice item for me? Oh, not a weapon. Firefighting axe or something would be really nice. Yeah, with long rope, I know. So... So, it turns out I'll need more than 10 strength to be sure about my breakout chances. Oh, God. More zombies. Crazy. Those were so many here. Some cashews. Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't even have medical supplies here. But there's just so many zombies in that direction. Yeah, that's done. Okay. Wow. This is so brutally difficult. I really hoped that it would have been a little bit easier to get out of town there. But basically, whenever I start aggroing a larger amount of enemies, I'm dead. That's the gist of it so far. I really need to get somehow to the edge of town, of some town, however that's supposed to work. And... is that even a realistic idea? I mean, what I would need way more would be a good weapon, so yeah. It's not the first time that this happens, that the library is torched when I get there. Okay. Because there's just so many zombies literally everywhere. Except for this street. Military surplus. One zapper zombie? Oh, I'm not even using my crowbar yet. There we go. Mess kit. Oh yeah, that's pretty useful. Small plastic bottle. Maybe I'm trying it to brute force all the time. Well, maybe, definitely I'm trying. 12. I think it's 12. Yeah, 12. Doesn't look like this place has any particularly good loot. Lots of relics, though. Or probably, if I want to go for that start, I need to pick up somebody who's actually starting out with a weapon that she can use. Because right now this also seems to be a lot of a problem there. That I am playing somebody with a screamer, but I'm not capable of pulling it off because I don't have the necessary weapon for that. Which kind of sucks. So... although I gotta say the Burglar's tools are fun to play. Who built this place? There's literally a death threat. Well, let's get out of here into this direction. Cities are hardest starts, especially in larger ones. Yeah, I do notice that. But, you know, I don't mind the challenge. It is pretty interesting and a very good learning experience. To me, at least. even if it is not that productive. Okay. There's even more rags. Nice. So if I wouldn't actually make it to survive here, this would be a pretty nice place. There's a fire pit there. Mega city challenges. What's ESBI ballistic plates? Oh my god. Care to explain what you mean with that? So we only need ESAPI ballistic plates and an empty ballistic list. These are pretty cool. Ah, city size 16 and distance between. Yeah, the thing is, I do love these settings. They are pretty brutal to play, but somehow it's also pretty much fun. I think what I would need to do in this scenario is to get rid of that burglar background and rather start with something like the security guard, which does come with a Screamer compatible weapon, you know. Okay, it contains clean water. Oh my god. This thing does have clean water. This place is actually the best that I've found so far. No clue how I'm supposed to make it past that, but, well, it's a fun ride so far. Okay, now. Whew, there's so many enemies up ahead. But there's a pharmacy right next to me, though. I mean, the advantages of the Burglar start with just being capable of breaking in everywhere I want to. It's pretty nice. Antipsychotic. Tramadol. Okay. Antiseptics. Adhesive bandages. More aspirin? I don't have any aspirin. Let's take those. Oxycodone, antiparasitic drugs. Okay. I don't want to open that room anymore. I've had second thoughts. Okay. Anyways, dear friends, it's time for me to say goodbye. I'm tired, and let's see what we're going to do out of that. Thanks for hanging around, you all, and gonna see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.